Today on JB and Kev Go Travelling, we are staying at the Shangri-La Hotel at the SHARD in London. We're going to be staying in one of the bedrooms on the 40th floor, so we'll be showing you around the room and what the rooms here at the Shangri-La have to offer, as well as showing you some of the food that's available and what we think to it, and also those stunning views. So let's head on in.
Doors closing. Doors opening.
So welcome to room 4006 here at the Shangri-La Hotel at the SHARD in London. We're on the 40th floor and we're going to show you around the King executive room here at the SHARD. So we'll take a look at the main room in more detail in just a moment, but taking you through where we've just come in through the door to the room. You've got your wardrobes down the side here, and in the first one there's plenty of cupboard space and some drawers there, along with some needle and thread and the laundry bag and the price list for that. Also the safe there to keep your belongings in. As we look into the next wardrobe, in this one you've got the ironing board, you've got the iron, the umbrella for those wet rainy days that we get quite often here in London. Also some coat hangers, plenty there for you, as well as 2 pairs of slippers there. So then here's a view of the main room itself. We'll have a look at this in more detail in just a moment, but before we do, let's take a quick look around the bathroom here in this room. So as you go in then, we've got the unit there with the sink in, and we have some face cloths there and some items of what is it we've got there? We've got soap and another little item just there. On the right you've got the drawer with the hairdryer in. Just take a quick look in there. So a hairdryer and a bit of a diffuser there for doing your hair. You've also got a non-slip mat to go into the bottom of the shower or the bath. And then in this drawer on the left hand side there's a few little items there, like toothbrushes and razors and shower caps and toothpaste if you forgot to bring yours from home. Also a couple of drinking glasses there and some tissues, and then in this little box just some little cotton pads for taking makeup off and things like that. Nice large mirrors, and then we've also got the quite spacious shower. It's got a small rain head shower there, along with the shampoo, conditioner and shower gel, and a separate attachment just there. It's a nice spacious shower cubicle there. We'll see what that's like later on today, and no doubt tell you more about it in the morning. So here's the bathtub, decent size there as well, with the shower attachment and some more toiletries just over there. And then over here we've got the toilet, with all its controls there for doing everything that the modern toilets do. So no doubt we'll give that a try as well. Never used one of those. Being in the UK, we don't really have these in hotels very often. But when you do, you've got to give it a go if you've not tried it before. So no doubt we'll give that a try at some point whilst we're here. So there's your towels and the towel radiator just there. So that's the bathroom here at the Shangri-La Hotel at the SHARD in London. So let's take a look back out into the main room. So nice large picture there on the wall to the side, and then you've got the bed with the 2 bedside units at each side. Nice lighting above. Let's take a closer look at the bedside table. So you've got your nice lamp, you've got a little clock and your lighting controls just to the side, and then you've got the little box there just to put your jewellery in that you take off before going to bed. Really nice design over the bed actually. The whole hotel's really good, and we'll take a look around it in more detail whilst we're here for 3 days. We'll also check out that view outside in just a moment as well. And to the left over here, you've got another socket, and you've got the controls there for the air conditioning and the curtains, blinds that come down to keep the sun out. On the side here, you've got the TV, and then you've got the unit there, and you also get the coffee machine and a small supply of coffee capsules, which are included. Other things that you get included here as well is the water, which we'll take a look at in a moment. I think it's 2 bottles, but we'll have a look over there in a second. Under here, you do get a minibar to use, which is chargeable, and the prices are on the tablet that are here in the room. So there's a quick look at what you get in the minibar in this executive room. And then just to the side, we have some more items there, the non-refrigerated things, and some spirits there as well. So a nice little selection. There is of course room service as well that you can use if you want to, and again you can get all the prices and the menus for that from the electronic tablet, which is on the desk. So selection of glasses and a bottle opener there, and then in this bottom one there's your cups and saucers and some biscuits and teapot. So real nice little setup there. And then we've got some nice plant there, brightening up the place, and the coffee there, so if you have room service they'll be able to set up that table for you. And then let's have a quick look outside through this huge window. Just check out the sunset here at the moment as well. Really fantastic views, looking out over the River Thames here in London. So there you've got Tower Bridge just down there. In the distance as well, you've got Canary Wharf, and then we're right next to one of the train stations as well, so you've got the tracks there coming in right beneath the hotel pretty much. But absolutely stunning views here. Obviously being on the 40th floor, you would expect to have some good views, and you certainly have. So back to the room then. We have the desk just here. On the desk, you've got the telephone for contacting room service if you don't want to use the tablet. And to the right, you've got the tablet itself, and it's got on there the different menus and things like that. And I'm sure I'll work out how to use it better as the stay goes on. Also a little calendar there. And then in this box, as you can probably tell from the logo, it's some binoculars, which is a fantastic idea to have whilst you're looking out. And there's the binoculars for looking out the window, and it comes complete with a little viewing guide. So they've thought of everything here for looking out at those views, which are absolutely fantastic. So there's a desk and chair area. Pretty much has to be one of the best views from a desk that I've ever seen anyway. So have to get the laptop out at some point just to work with that view for a little bit. And then to the left-hand side of the bed, you've got another telephone, some more switches, electrical socket. And then there's a couple of books just down there. So that's looking at the bed there. Really nice setup. And in this corner, you've got a coat stand and somewhere to hang some trousers if you don't want to use the wardrobe. And then here you've got the table and chairs, and these are the 2 complimentary bottles of water that you get. And again, more of the same fantastic views. Never get tired looking out of this window. And then just across there you can see some more rooms across the way there. And that is your tour of the room here at the SHARD, at the Shangri-La Hotel in the SHARD here in London. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will have some more footage from around the hotel during the next 2 or 3 days. So if you've enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe, so you get to see some other videos. Also, if you like 5-star hotels in London, we've got a couple of other videos as well on the channel. So do have a look and check out the one at the end of this video. Thanks. So we just received a knock at the door and a delivery of a little piece of cake to share between us, which is a nice little touch. And also a nice little card welcoming us to the hotel. So that's a really nice little touch there. So this evening we're going to try the food at the Ting restaurant here at the SHARD. So we're just back from the restaurant Ting, and it was a fantastic meal. And Turndown have been in to the room and obviously made the bed far more accessible for getting in, which is really appreciated. And they've also left us a tiny little chocolate, which is really good, along with some water, which is really good. So great service here at the Shangri-La, and you can probably just see there some really good views as well out the window. So yeah, we'll let you know in the morning how the sleep went, but really good service. So good morning and welcome to the next morning here at the Shangri-La at the SHARD in London. Fantastic views again, looking out the window from the 40th floor where the room is. A few bits that we've picked up on whilst we've been staying here overnight. In the bathroom of this superior room, underfloor heating, absolutely fantastic when you get out of the shower and you're not stepping onto a cold floor, so it's really warm and snug in the bathroom. Also that electronic toilet, yep, don't normally use them here in the UK very much, but if you're elsewhere in the world and you use these all the time, you know what it's like already. You probably don't really appreciate it for what it is, but in the UK, sitting down onto a nice warm toilet seat doesn't happen much in the winter. Absolutely fantastic. So may need to look at getting one of those for at home, but we'll see on that. But yeah, first night then here at the SHARD, and all really good. So now we're off back to the Ting restaurant for our breakfast this morning. So let's go in, we'll show you what's on offer and also what we chose. So as you can see with the breakfasts, we were absolutely spoilt for choice. There's such a huge selection and the staff there are absolutely fantastic. Nothing was too much trouble, and yeah, would highly recommend if you're looking for a hotel around that area, do try out the Shangri-La and make sure you have a breakfast. We had three days worth, so pretty much the same things each day that we had. So just the photos from the highlights there for you. But now we're going to take you on a bit of a walk around the hotel, show you some of the public areas, as well as the Christmas decorations. We were there in mid-November and they just started putting them up, and some of them look absolutely fantastic. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the tour around the room here at the Shangri-La Hotel at the SHARD in London. Some fantastic views that you can see from the room as well. We would thoroughly recommend, if you're in the area and you need a hotel, to consider the Shangri-La. It's absolutely stunning. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of them, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell so you get to hear when we publish more ones, ideally roughly around about once a week. Depends how often we're away. And also at the end of this video, we'll leave a link there so you can view some other 5-star hotels here in the city of London.